it's a normal tendency to focus on the negative. And I've made this mistake as much as anybody, so I'm speaking here from experience and what not to do as much to do. With that said, I have been able to apply these principles over time and improve both myself and other people around me. So yes, I have made many mistakes, but I've also applied these principles and lived them to improve my life, and so can you. So we're really thinking and talking about here today how the human mind tends to focus on the negative, and it's a normal tendency, but there are 3 key insights and steps you can do to actively get your mind off of the negative and start looking for the silver lining. Start looking for the hidden opportunity in the bad situation and allowing yourself to move forward in ways that before you perhaps weren't able to do because you weren't looking for that silver lining. One, it's to ask yourself, how can I create an opportunity for myself? One, how can I create an opportunity for myself? And you ask yourself that. How can I create an opportunity in this situation? There might be a setback, an unwanted event. Maybe you had an argument with a friend or a loved one, or you had a negative criticism or feedback from people around you. Ask yourself, what opportunity can you create from this situation? Is it putting yourself out there again in a more effective way? Is it learning a lesson? Is it looking at life from a better perspective and having that higher level point of view so that you're not as prone to getting criticized? But even when you don't think there's anything you can learn from the situation, there is. Because when you think in terms of opportunities and creating opportunities, you transform yourself from a victim to a victor, from a victim to a powerful co-creator of your life. Point number 2, in terms of getting your mind off of the negative and onto the positive, is thinking to yourself, what one thing in the situation you're dealing with can you be grateful for? It's tough. I know it's very tough, but if you ask yourself what you can be grateful for within negative situations, you start to pluck success from the jaws of failure. You start to pick out opportunities within disasters. You start to turn negatives into positives. It sounds simple and it's deceptively easy, but in reality, it's actually very challenging because it's not always a cakewalk to think about what you can be grateful for, especially when we hear of so many bad things going on in the world. But you don't have control over other people and you don't have control over world events, but what you do have control over is what you focus on. And if you focus on what you can be grateful for, even within a bad situation, it'll really help you deal with it. 3 is X factor. And what do I mean by X factor? I mean putting yourself out there in previously unfathomable ways where you are blasting yourself out on social media, speaking at events, connecting with influencers, living your purpose, putting your dreams out to the world. And no matter how many times you get insulted or demeaned or you get people putting you down, you keep on putting yourself out there. And I know that kind of ties in a little bit in terms of creating opportunities and being grateful, but the X factor element is the mindset of not caring what other people think, the mindset of finally releasing your fears, the mindset of not being held down by the friends who in the past would have criticized you for no good reason. You can tell I'm passionate about this, and that's because I used to be on the one end, fearful, negative, allowing other people to dictate my life, and I transformed to the other end in terms of getting out there, living my purpose, inspiring others, writing books, and traveling the world in a way that allows other people to benefit. Now, you don't have to write a book if you don't want to, but the point is for you to live your purpose with the X factor mindset of not caring what other people think. They'll judge you no matter what you do, so don't even care. Again, I know it's easier said than done, but these tips can help you as you're moving forward. So remember that when you're dealing with negative situations, it's a normal tendency to feel bad, so don't beat yourself up. But if you ask yourself what the opportunity is in the situation, find something to be grateful for, and then implement the X factor mindset of just constantly putting yourself out there, meeting people, living your dreams, doing the improbable, connecting with people in terms of lifting them up, and not caring what other people think, you will feel not only on top of the world, but you'll be living the exact purpose you've been sent here to the planet to do in a way that inspires and connects with other people. You will be a king or queen. Congratulations. I appreciate you watching this video. Like it. Please comment and let me know your thoughts. Share it around on Pinterest, Twitter, maybe even Facebook. Email it to friends and family members. Bookmark it. And remember, the key to life is being true to yourself. So reach your mountaintop, your own version of the success by doing what you want to do while you're here on this planet. Have a great day.